Welcome back to the Dividend Diplomats YouTube channel. Got your boys here, Lanny and Bert, the Diplomats. We crossed a big milestone in my wife's portfolio this week. We now own $50,000 of SCHD. We're going to talk about it in today's video.
Man, Burp, how did you get there? But you got to smash that subscribe button. You got to hit that thumbs up here, guys. $50,000. We're going to give out a big DD swag giveaway here. It's Saturday. It's post July 4th fireworks. Bert's got fireworks. You know why? Because this guy is also possibly celebrating this weekend his 36th birthday of the world. Give it up for Bert the Hurt, guys. He is over here attacking, stacking SCHD at the same time, crossing 50,000, guys. So let's get this video to 300 easy likes. We're going to toss you guys some DD swag. Maybe it's a coffee mug. Maybe it's a sweatshirt. Maybe it's Bert's, used boxers that has the Diplomat logo on the back.
I don't think anybody wants that. So we'll save
that.
that.
The Cleveland Steamer.
Yeah, we'll save that for 100,000 subscribers.
Oh.
Ooh, teaser. All right. So $50,000 of SCHD. Let's start first with what is the position. We own, in my wife's taxable account, 1,860 shares of SCHD.
Wow.
At a price that closed at $27.35, that gives you a market value as of July 3rd of $50,895. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the dividend, Lanny, is almost at $2,000. It's at $1,905 with a yield of 3.7%.
I tell you what, when you're stacking assets, market value is going up. I can't believe SCHD is over $27 a share right now, guys. They have had quite the week. Yeah. If you guys remember, I have been also saying, is it time that maybe SCHD is just undervalued with the sectors that they are heavy in, guys? Obviously, the market's been on fire this week. Spending bill, the big bill, great big bill, whatever you want to call it, passed. But SCHD was up 3.58% to finish off this week. And that good old S&P 500, guys, was up a nice balmy 2%. So again, SCHD, so S&P 500 up 2% this week, SCHD up 3.5% this week, making ground, not just crossing 27, but crossing 2750.
Yeah,
so
absolutely wild. So that's a great segue into how did we get over 50,000? Because this was a wild week. So if you take that gain where it opened up on our 1,860 shares, that 3.5% increase that you talked about, Lanny, added $1,700.49 to the market value of our overall position. So that was a huge, huge boost. But that wasn't all that went down, Lanny. We received that SCHD dividend this week, which we just talked about last week, $469.18 folding.
How many shares at $469? Again, if they're trading below $27, $28 a share, how many shares did you gobble?
17.76. So that's a great point, Lanny. It was a price. We got that drip at 26.42. So we got a lot of the appreciation in with the drip. But wait, there's more. If you recall, Lanny, we buy $750 every single week of SCHD right now. That's been equating out to about 28.5, 29 shares. I upped it this week, Lanny. I said I want to get that SCHD position built faster. So this week I just made it a flat $30 per share, adding $792.
30 shares, yeah.
Yeah, this week thrown into there at that price of $26.42. So it was a big week of SCHD between the appreciation, drip, and those 30 shares purchased on Monday.
Almost a 50-50 split, guys. I mean, so Bert really only put in 792 only this week, obviously, but still a lot. $792. He needed 3,000 to bridge that gap this week, guys. So Bert only put in $792 of his own dollars. The other, let's round it to $2,200 was taken care of by the drip and appreciation. This is why you get out of cash and you move into assets that produce cash flow, that appreciate in value, and grow income. I mean, this
That's absolutely right. It's beautiful. It's the flywheel that takes off as soon as you keep going with it. So the question, Lanny, is: am I stopping now that we're at 50,000?
Yeah, right. You're just gonna put your feet up now. You did it. You did it. We can now collect about 150 bucks a month.
Heck no, we're not stopping, Lanny. We're getting to, drum roll please, a journey to $100,000 of SCHD in my wife's portfolio.
Man, I tell you what, you crossed 100 grand yet in a position?
No, I have not.
It looks weird on a screen. Let me tell you, with the VYM,
Yeah, this is going to be the first one that's a not like a 401k. I don't really consider it that mutual fund from 401k. I don't count that. But this we're going to get to 100,000. So let's just say no appreciation, no dividend reinvestment. Let's say, Lanny, how many weeks of investing $750 do I need to get there? Well, there's 25 weeks left of investing in 2025. So that alone is going to put in nearly $19,000. 2026, well, to get to 50,000, I probably need about 42 weeks, probably I'd say 38, 39 if you factor in dividend reinvestment. So in total, 67 weeks. I'm just over a year away from hitting 100,000 from just investing into the fund alone.
So no dividends, no appreciation.
Okay.
And if everything didn't, depreciate as well,
Flat price.
You're probably looking at somewhere in October then of next year, you will hit 100 grand. But if the market even stays flat, remember, guys, he's got Q3, Q4, Q1, and Q2 dividends of next year going to be rolling in. And that's already going to be over $2,000 in dividends.
Yeah.
So that's going to chop off quite a few weeks right then and there.
Yeah, nearly 3 weeks there from the annual dividend, assuming zero growth, which is not realistic really either. So this is really chopping off 3 to 4 weeks from the dividend. So I'm targeting probably July. If the price stays flat, price goes up, maybe even May or June, price goes down, which nobody really wants, planning. Probably
Hey, if price goes down, it's even great, because then, hey, if you have a rebound in 27 or 28, all those undervalued shares you were buying.
Yeah, that's right. So I'm happy, everyone. I get to share this big milestone with you. It's always fun when you hit a milestone. You can celebrate it. $50,000 of a position I've been building in my wife's portfolio for over a year and a half, 2 years, through consistent automated investing. It takes time. Dividend investing requires patience, but the payoff is immense and the payoff is real.
Oh, I mean, it's patience, guys. It's sticking to it. You may not see the results right away, but in time, as Bert's been doing his SCHD journey, in time, you cross that 10, 25, 40, $50,000 position here, guys. I mean, this thing is just a thing on its own now at this point. Bert can actually stop investing if he really wanted to. And a couple $1,000 every year is going to drip and grow all on its own, guys, but he's not stopping. And that's what dividend investing to financial freedom is all about, baby.
So everyone, don't forget, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and get this to 300 so we can give some swag away.
Let's go, guys. Hope you enjoyed your weekends, guys. Like the video, subscribe to this channel, and you're either with Bert and Lanny or you're against Bert and Lanny, guys. That was Bert and Lanny from the Dividend Diplomats. Over and out.